is the doorway, with a softness I can't shake. It settles on your old coat like it knows the shape you make. I never learned to notice all the ways you held the room, how your presence made the shadows feel less heavy, less consumed. I carried doubt like armor, even when you reached inside. I kept guarding what was fragile, till I pushed out what I'd hide. But that's what the light remembers, every truth I couldn't say, every moment you were patient while I drifted far away. Now the quiet paints it clearer, and the truth falls soft like embers. Love was brighter than I realized last night. That's what the light remembers. I found the note you tucked away in the pocket of your coat. Your words were barely written, but they carried all you wrote. You don't have to meet perfection, just be honest when you can. I wish I held those lines much sooner, when I wasn't yet a man. You stood steady in the storm while I kept searching for a sign. I thought silence meant composure, but it only weakened mine. But that's what the light remembers, every truth I couldn't say, every moment you were patient while I drifted far away. Now the quiet paints it clearer, and the truth falls soft like embers. Love was brighter than I realized. That's what the light remembers. If growing means forgiving all the versions of your past, then I'm learning how to hold every feeling as it lasts. You're a chapter I revisit when I need to see what's right. Not to open all beginnings, but to step toward my own light. And that's what the light remembers, not the heartbreak, not the fall, but the way you shaped my courage when I barely stood at all. You're a quiet kind of blessing that the dawn repeats and tremors. Love was brighter than I realized. That's what the light remembers. That's what the light remembers. I've been drifting through the evenings where we used to fill the space. Now the walls feel a little colder, since they're holding just my pace. Your coat still by the doorway, hangs like it's waiting to be worn. It's strange how something simple can tell the story of what's torn. I kept thinking, love man standing strong in every kind of storm. Real strength shows in softness, something I could never form. These are the echoes of what we tried, the pieces that refuse to fade, the tenderness you offered, and the distance that I made. I'm learning how to listen to truth I once denied. These are the echoes of what we tried. Quiet, honest, undenied. You always read my silence like a language only you could speak. You knew the cracks beneath the calm and where my voice felt weak. But I mistook your understanding for a patience without end. And I leaned too hard on your forgiveness, till the line refused to bend. I was trying to protect you, take you from the mess inside my mind. Shielding you from shadows, only left you searching blind. These are the echoes of what we tried. The pieces that refuse to fade, the tenderness you offered, and the distance that I made. I'm learning how to listen to the truth I once denied. These are the echoes of what we tried. Quiet, honest, undenied. Maybe love was never broken. Maybe I just couldn't see that the parts I thought were fragile were the ones that set me free. If tomorrow feels forgiving, I'll carry what I learned inside. That honesty is steady when the heart stops trying to hide. These are the echoes of what we tried, and they shape me as I grow. Not the heartbreak, not the ending, but the courage you help show. If the future brings us closure, or just peace along the ride, I'll still honor every echo of the love we truly tried. You walk in with that quiet glow, like the evening follows you. There's a softness in your steps, like you're carrying something true. You don't rush to take attention, you just settle in a view. But somehow every moment shifts when the light leans into you. And I've learned that real connection doesn't need a grand debut. It happens in the small things only hearts can listen through. It's the way you light the room, turn shadows into grace. How your laughter folds the silence till it feels like a safe place. You don't even try to shine, you just glow as you are in bloom. Everything feels brighter in the way you light the room. There's a patience in your presence, one I lean on without fear. You make space for all my pieces, even ones I keep unclear. And when you brush your hand against me, it's a quiet, steady sign that love lives in the moments where your heart aligns with mine. I used to think affection had to spark loud, burn so fast, but you show me gentle fire is the kind that tends to last. Oh, it's the way you light the room, turning shadows into grace. How your laughter folds the silence till it feels like a safe place. You don't even try to shine, you just glow as you are in bloom. Everything feels brighter in the way you light the room. If the night grows dim or fragile, day forgets it's you, I will lean into the warmth that I always find in you. You're the flicker in the darkness, you're the glow that won't consume. You burn soft, you burn steady like a candle made of truth. It's the way you light the room, how you make the quiet sweet, how your presence pulls me closer without needing words to meet. No, you don't pretend to shine, it's just something you naturally think. And I love the world much deeper in the way you light the room. In its shadows into grace. Walking with that sunshine grin, kicking off your shoes again. You say something kinda silly just to see me try not to grin. And every little move you make feels like a spark across my day. You turn the smallest moments into reasons I wanna stay. I never knew that laughter could feel tender like a touch. You bring joy without trying, baby, that already means so much. You make my days feel easy, like the world's a little light, like everything I'm carrying gets softer overnight. You don't even have to try, love just happens effortlessly. Yeah, you make my days feel easy just by being here with me. A little in the kitchen when your favorite song appears, and you pull me in beside you, even though I act unsure at first. But your smile breaks my hesitation, your touch turns all my doubt around, and suddenly I'm spinning with you, feet barely touching the ground. You make my ordinary feel like something bright and new. I don't look for magic anymore, I just look for you. You make my days feel easy, like the world's a little light, like everything I'm carrying gets softer overnight. You don't even have to try, love just happens effortlessly. Yeah, you make my days feel easy just by being here with me. If someday life gets heavier or the color fades to gray, I know I'll still find brightness in the simple things you say. You've got a way of turning every moment into gold. You're the story in my future that I'm ready to unfold. You make my days feel easy, with your laughter, with your light, with the way you take my hand, like everything's already right. No, you don't have to try at all, your love comes naturally. Yeah, you make my days feel easy, and that's where I wanna be. Hey. sit beside me quietly, like the moment's meant to stay. There's a softness in your breathing that pulls every fear away. You don't speak in heavy promises, you just meet me where I stand. And somehow that's enough to let my guard fall from my hands. I've wandered through 1,000 thoughts, but you find the one that's true. Love feels less like guessing games and more like choosing you. With your heart in my hands, I feel steady, I feel clear, like the world can shake the truth of what we're slowly building here. You don't have to say you love me for my soul to understand. I can feel the way you trust me, with your heart in my hand. You laugh in quiet undertones that settle gently in my chest. It's the sound of something honest, of a love that roots and rests. And when you lean a little closer, it's like time forgets to move. All the noise fades into nothing when your warmth is next to me. Yeah, I never knew that tenderness could hold power soft and grand. But you shift the shape of everything with one touch of your hand. With your heart in my hands, I feel steady, I feel clear, like the world can shake the truth of what we're slowly building here. You don't have to say you love me for my soul to understand. I can feel the way you trust me, with your heart in my hand. If the night grows faint and fragile, if the path becomes unsure, I'll remember how you chose me with a quiet, gentle cure. Not with fireworks or thunder, not with words you can't repeat, but with presence, calm, and honesty in the spaces where we meet. With your heart in my hands, I hold every part you give. Not to claim it, not to keep it, just to help it rise and live. And if love grows slow and certain, like the waves along the sand, then I'm grateful for the journey, with your heart in my hands. With your heart in my hands. You hold the morning softly, like it's something meant to bloom. And when you pull the curtains open, you bring light into the room. You don't even try to change me, you just meet me where I stand. And somehow in your quiet grace, you teach my heart to understand. Love has many voices, but yours is calm and clear. You speak in gentle gestures that only I can hear. It's in the gentle ways you love me, gentle ways you love me. In the warmth beneath your touch, in the warmth beneath your touch. In the sweetness of your presence, when the world becomes too much, I don't need a single reason, I don't need a guarantee. I just know the truth of loving in the gentle ways you love me. You read the things I never say without asking me to speak. You lift the corners of my worries when the days grow long and weak. You leave kindness in the spaces where I used to hide my fear. And with every quiet moment, you pull something brighter near. I used to think affection meant a fire burning fast, but you show me how it lingers when it's made to truly last. It's in the gentle ways you love me, the gentle ways you love me, in the warmth beneath your touch, the warmth beneath your touch, in the sweetness of your presence when the world becomes too much. I don't need a single reason, I don't need a guarantee. I just know the truth of loving in the gentle ways you love me. If the days turn cold or heavy and the winds begin to shift, I'll hold tight to all the softness you've given me as a gift. You're the proof that love is patient, that love doesn't have to shout. It grows steady, grows consistent, till it covers every doubt. It's in the gentle ways you love me, in the peace you bring each day, in the certainty I feel when your hand finds mine to stay. I don't need the perfect moment, you're enough by simply being. My whole heart moves tenderly in the gentle ways you love me, in the gentle ways you love me. I don't always say it right, but you rate me like you've known every corner of my quiet, every place my thoughts have flown. You don't ask for explanations, you just sit with what is real. And somehow in your presence I remember how to feel. You don't push me when I'm unsure, you don't pull when I withdraw. You just hold the space between us like it's something without flaw. I feel safe with you in a way I never knew, like the weight I tend to carry is a little lighter too. You don't have to say a word, your honesty comes through, and my heart finds room to open, 'cause I feel safe with you. I've been learning to be softer, letting go of old defense. You remind me love can deepen even when it's calm and dense. And when you touch my shoulder, like you're checking I'm okay, I know I'm not alone here, I don't have to run away. You don't fill the quiet spaces feel safe with you, in a way I never knew. Like the weight I tend to carry is a little lighter too. You don't have to say a word, your honesty comes through, and my heart finds room to open. 'Cause I feel safe with you. If the world becomes too heavy and the noise grows hard to bear, I know you'll meet me gently with that steady kind of care. Not saving me from everything, just standing by my side. And sometimes that's the kind of love I didn't know I needed in my life. I feel safe with you, with the way you hold my truth, with the patience in your silence, with the softness in your proof. I don't need a perfect story, I just need the one we choose. And I can love without pretending, 'cause I feel safe with you. You sit beside me quietly, scrolling through your phone. Nothing big is happening, but somehow it feels like home. The way you lean a little closer without thinking what it means, that's the kind of love that stays, even in the in-betweens. I used to think connection needed something loud to start, but you show me it grows steady when it's coming from the heart. You make it easy to love, with the way you look at me, with the softness in your laughter, with the truth you let me see. Nothing forced and nothing hidden, just a warmth I'm learning of. Yeah, you make it easy, you make it easy. You ask me how I'm really doing, not the version I pretend. And when I share the messy parts, you don't try to recommend. You just listen with intention, like my feelings have a place. And I swear that simple kindness feels like sunlight on my face. I didn't know affection could feel gentle enough, but you teach me every moment that love doesn't have to bluff. You make it easy to love, with the way you look at me, with the softness in your laughter, with the truth you let me see. Nothing forced and nothing hidden, just a warmth I'm learning of. Yeah, you make it easy, you make it easy to love. If the days turn heavy someday, or the nights feel rough to get through, I know I'll still find comfort in the honesty of you. You got a way of grounding every part of who I am, and I hope you feel that safety every time you take my hand. You make it easy to love, every moment, every try, every time you let me see you, every soft and truthful side. I don't need a perfect promise, I just need what we're made of. Yeah, you make it easy, you make it easy to love. into the evening, like you're carrying a flame. There's a softness in your quiet that makes me whisper out your name. The world can spin in chaos, but it slows when you appear. Like the moment finds its meaning every time you pull me near. I never knew that comfort could feel golden, warm and true, but everything turns tender when I'm standing next to you. When your hands find mine, the whole room seems to breathe. Every doubt I hold grows lighter, every worry learns to leave. You don't even say a word, yet your touch reads every sign. Love becomes a living language when your hands find mine. You laugh like you're uncovering a little joy you save for me. And the way you say my name feels like a place I wanna be. You move without pretending, and I trust you without trying. There's a truth inside your presence that keeps all my shadows quieted. I thought love meant chasing something far too heavy, far too grand, but you show me it grows softly in the holding of a hand. When your hands find mine, the whole room seems to breathe. Every doubt I hold grows lighter, every worry learns to leave. You don't even say a word, yet your touch reads every sign. Love becomes a living language when your hands find mine. If the nights turn dim and fragile, if tomorrow loses shape, I'll keep walking toward the warmth of every memory we make. You're the whisper in my footsteps, you're the rhythm in my chest, you're the reason even silence feels like something blessed. When your hands find mine, I remember who I am. Someone brave or someone open, someone grounded where I stand. You don't have to speak a promise, your touch already outlines all the love we're growing into. When your hands find caught myself remembering how you'd hum when days were long. You said music made the moments feel a little less undone. Now the room is quiet waking, but it carries what we've known. All the laughter, all the worry, all the love we never owned. I kept fighting what I felt, 'cause I feared what it would show. But every truth I tried to bury found its way back through the glow. Some part of me still knows how you softened every night, how you held me through the silence when I struggled to feel right. Even though the road has changed and we walk it on our own, some part of me a sweatshirt on the dresser from the night we lost the rain. We stayed talking until sunrise, letting honesty explain. I didn't mean to falter, I just moved with borrowed steps, trying hard to grow too quickly, made me lose what I kept best. You were patient with my edges, with the fear I never named. I thought distance meant protecting, now I see what distance claimed. Some part of me still knows how you softened every night, how you held me through the silence when I struggled to feel right. Even though the road has changed and we walk it on our own, some part of me still knows what it meant to call you home. If healing has a rhythm, it's a slow and steady beat. It reminds you what was honest, even when you face defeat. You're not a wound I'm carrying, you're a place where light once grew. And the better man I'm becoming still remembers learning you. Some part of me still knows how you kinda shaped my stride, how you loved me without asking for a version I could hide. Even though the path has parted and the future stands unknown, some part of me still knows, yeah, what it meant to call you home. There's a quiet in your presence that my heartbeat leans into, like the world grows soft around me every time I look at you. You don't speak in grand expressions, just a glance that feels divine, as if the universe grows smaller when your fingers slip in mine. I never knew what comfort meant until you taught me how to breathe, how a touch can hold a story only tenderness can read. And this is where your love begins, in the space between your sighs, in the softness of your footsteps, in the truth behind your eyes. I don't need 1,000 reasons or a perfect place to land. My heart learns how to open where your love begins again. You move gently through the evening, like the moon inside a room, turning shadows into color, turning silence into blue. And I feel my edges soften when you whisper something small, how a simple word from you can be enough to break my fall. I used to think love needed fire, something fierce and undefined, but you showed me it's devotion in the way you intertwine. And this is between your sighs, in the softness of your footsteps, in the truth behind your eyes. I don't need 1,000 reasons or a perfect place to land. My heart learns how to open where your love begins again. If tomorrow turns uncertain and the world feels hard to hold, I'll remember how you steady me with a kindness pure and bold. You're the echo in my spirit, you're the warmth beneath my skin, you're the quiet revelation where a better life begins. 'Cause this is where your love begins, in the way you simply stay, in the gentle things you offer that outshine the loudest day. I'm becoming someone softer, someone brave enough to win, all because you showed me where your love begins. Where your love begins. You walk into the morning with your hair still slightly curled. You laugh at how I'm staring, said I always see the world, but honestly it's simple. You're the calm inside my day. Every worry feels a little lighter when you look my way. You don't try to be perfect, you just show up as you are, and somehow that's enough to turn the ordinary into stars. It's in every little thing you do, the way you smile, the way you move, oh, how you say my name so softly, like it's something you once knew. Ooh, I don't need a bigger reason, loving you just feels like truth. My whole heart gets brighter. You fold the blanket sideways, even though they're never straight. You sing off key on purpose, just to make the mornings great. And I pretend I'm bothered, ooh, but I'm grateful that it's you, the one who brings a kind of joy I never thought I'd stumble into. Ooh, you don't chase after magic, but you find it in the day. And being close to someone like you teaches love a softer way. It's in every little thing you do, the way you smile, the way you move, ooh, how you say my name so softly, like it's something you once knew. Ooh, I don't need a bigger reason, loving you just feels like truth. My whole heart gets brighter. In every little thing you. Maybe this is what they mean when they talk about real love, not fireworks or promises, just the comfort of enough. And if tomorrow brings us change, I'll still fall the same way too, right into the simple moments that I only get with you. It's in every little thing you do.